My name is Kacie Stratton, and I've been involved in this community for 10 years. Community means a lot of different things to me. It means neighbors coming together and meeting one another. It means people from all kinds of different diverse backgrounds knowing each other and spending time together. It means schools, community centers, churches, libraries and parks all working together to create a fabulous place for people to live and just be together. Originally, I'm from the Bay Area, and I've been living in Sacramento for about 15 years. And right now I live in South Natomas, which is a large neighborhood, and Gardenland Northgate is a part of that area. Well, I first moved to Gardenland Northgate because of my involvement with the youth of the greenhouse. And so my husband and I specifically looked for a house that would be close by so that we could really be fully part of this community. And so I already loved the community before I lived here. And my first impression of coming to the greenhouse and meeting the families here was, number one, that there was a ton of kids. And number two, just that they were very open and had a lot of love to give and loved spending time with us and our volunteers. Earliest memories of this neighborhood, I can remember one of the first families that I met here had 12 kids, and I think 10 of them were girls. And they just made a really big impression on me just because of the size of the family, and it was just great to get to know them. But, you know, meeting other families as well, and just spending time with them, I think those are the things that I remember as well, just trying to get to know everybody. Let's see, since I've lived here, I've seen a lot of successes for youth. I've seen youth get to do things that maybe they otherwise wouldn't have, and I've gotten to see the joy on their faces, maybe when they take a field trip that they've never taken, or they get to see something that they've never seen before. I remember one time taking kids downtown, which is 3 miles away, and them seeing the buildings downtown for the first time. And so I've gotten to see successes that way. There's also been, you know, negative changes where kids have had struggles, or life hasn't turned out how they wanted it to, or maybe something's gone on with their family, and, you know, life's been a little bit harder for them. So over time, things have changed, sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. We've always had a really positive response from the community since being here. We've had great support from kids. Kids love to be here. They love to come out. We've had parents really supportive. So we've always, I think people have always felt thankful that we're here in the neighborhood and in the community. I have a lot of memories because I've been here a long time. So it's been 10 years, but things that stand out would be when kids do something like maybe we take them down to City Hall and they get to have a meeting with their council member. And I remember the first time we met with a council member at City Hall, and the youth just nailed it. They rose to the occasion. They did an amazing job, and I was super proud of them. I also remember, I'll always remember the Oasis Games, which was a service project that we did with the Waldorf School. And just the way that the kids owned that project and really ran the project. They came up with the projects, and they decided what should happen and what we should do, and they all came out and worked really, really hard, and we did a lot of awesome community transformation that week. In terms of what I still want to accomplish in the community, we are going to work hard to get more space for a meeting space for youth, and we're working on that right now. So we want to increase our facilities. I have a lot. In terms of youth, I want to see more youth graduating high school and going to college. I want to see more families being healed and being whole and being healthy and getting the services that they need. I also want a lot of youth here to know that they are loved by God, that God created them and has a great plan for their life, and that He's got something special and unique for each and every person. My name is Kacie Stratton.